Good morning, everyone. This is totally Sassy T. Yes, I'm still laying in this bed. It is storming, and I just wanted to come on and say good morning. Um, you guys, before we get started, remember all things on this channel. It is alleged, in my opinion. It is for learning, teaching. It is for entertainment. Entertainment applies, okay? Because we do reality and reality TV on here. All right. Yes. So you guys, I was strolling down the streets of the YouTube. Guess who I ran across? Martel. Trying to make that rent money, honey. Yes, he is. He's trying. But get your rent money by any means necessary because we know you broke. But you guys, he is going to be the Grand Marshal, one of the Grand Marshals for the Caribbean Festival in Atlanta, which I want to go so bad. I think I might have to scoot on down. Scooch on over, scooch on over. Yes, to the ATL. So I can see because, I have a lot of Caribbean friends. I am known in the Caribbean. I know the Caribbean history because of friendships that I have developed. So many, okay? And a lot of people think, oh, you should be, I think you're from the Caribbean too. I'm no. I wish I was, but I am not. I'm not. I just have a lot of friends that were born and raised in the Caribbean, and now they're here in the U.S. And I still have a friend or two over there. Okay, in the Caribbean. So anyway, you guys, they're gonna pick Martel Holt of all people in Atlanta that are Caribbean because um, Atlanta is multifaceted for having Caribbean, all kinds. It's just a melting pot, okay? And they go and get this buster from Alabama, who is the worst male they could have got to represent a Caribbean queen, Caribbean culture. He knows nothing about Caribbean culture. Hell, he don't even know about his own culture. Okay. He had to clip a segment out of a history book to know what was going on in Selma. All right. You think Martel made that up when he was Grand Marshal in Selma? No, he didn't know nothing about Selma. All he saw was rent money. That's it. Okay, about $1,200. Yeah, like 1,200. I wonder how much he's getting for this. About 50, he might get about $3,500. To be in the Caribbean festival. But yeah, so I guess he's trying to get that money any way he can. But the people were not having it. Okay, they went in on Martel Holt. They were saying, "How can y'all pick this no good man to be one of the grand marshals in for this highly anticipated festival because it is a big thing in Atlanta, okay?" And they were like, this man is not from Atlanta. He knows nothing about Caribbean culture. He is a well-known abuser. He is a stalker. And you guys picked this man to be one of the grand marshals to represent the Caribbean people. What a joke, right? That's what I said to y'all. What a joke. Who did this? Who put this man out there? And evidently these people don't do their homework. This man is the epitome of a lost little boy in a tight suit with, a camel toe. Okay. And he is not a representation of how men are. He don't know the struggle of Caribbean men and women. He don't know how they work to get where they are. He don't know the culture, how how family is oriented. Family is everything in the Caribbean. You know how they honor their mother and their fathers, how they honor their children, their wife. You know, the men actually work in the Caribbean, you know, to provide. They work three and four and five jobs. They come here, they work, and they work to make it happen for themselves. And this man don't work. He can't even get his own deals together. You guys, he can't even sell wine for $5.99. Now that can't tell you something. I don't know what is. This man is a liar, um, a manipulator. He is a stalker. He is a father that questions his children and threatens his children, in my opinion, allegedly, because everything we say on this channel is alleged. Okay. Okay. Um, he is, I don't know what else to say. He is just not a good representation for this Caribbean festival. And I wish the people, when they have these type of festivals, I wish that they would do their research, because there are so many more deserving men and women that could be the grand marshal to this a beautiful festival. And I just think they just made a mockery of the culture by letting any and everybody do a grand marshal. There are people who are from the Caribbean, have grown up in, you know, Atlanta, that know and own businesses that are prospering, that deserves this spot. This man does not deserve this spot whatsoever. And you know what? He doesn't even deserve a spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay, or Atlanta, because he is a well-known aggressive man, in my opinion. Martel needs to go somewhere, get some therapy, resolve his issues with his daddy, resolve his issues with his mom, stop lying, turn that criminal mind into a, logistic, a logical mind, a truthful mind. Then he can recognize that he ain't nothing but a liar, a user, a abuser, in my opinion. He doesn't want to work. He wants to live off his ex wife's money. He's going to take her to court and try to sue her for defamation of character. Wow. When this Negro, this hook headed ninja, as my girl Brand New says, uh, defamated his own wife's character by them lying on her, insinuating that the baby allegedly she was pregnant with after Sugar Mama, you know, wasn't his. Okay. And we all know that was his. And so does he. He out here talking about she's sleeping with his best friends and they are lawyers and this and that. And you gonna tell me defamation of character? You out here talking about Mel as if she was never the woman of your dreams and buried your children. But you don't go out here and talk about that little sidewalk you done walked all over, who's terminated 4 or 5 terminations of the ignicies, okay? You don't talk about that. You don't talk about the simple fact that she almost let your son drown about 8 months ago, last year at the pool. You don't talk about that, do you? You don't talk about the simple fact that, you know, Paris daddy said, keep my child away from you and out of social media and y'all's mess, okay? You don't talk about that, do you? You don't talk about the simple fact that you sat there and lied on pillow talk with Ariane sidewalk curb, because you know she don't graduate, she don't downgrade to the sidewalk, from the side cheek to the sidewalk, because you know you just walk all over her. Okay. Chad, this man is something else. You don't say nothing about the simple fact that your wife works to keep your children in the economy that they're in right now, um, in the schools that they're in, and the clothes that they're in, and the home that they're in, because you don't pay child support. You don't even give a dime towards any of that because you can't afford to. But yet you want to say male defamed you. Man, you defamed yourself from day one. The day you slept with that harlot, the day you slept with that little girl that had no sense, because you picked her up, you picked her out, and you baited her. You filled her head with all these lies, as most men do with side chicks. They try to make the wife look like they're not fulfilling their duties at home. When all in actuality, you men sometimes don't fulfill the duty either. But you don't see us going out here cheating, okay? The truth be known, if y'all did y'all duty at home, you'll have a happier home, okay? But don't nobody want your community ping pong gherkin pickle with the bumps on it, in my opinion. Don't nobody want that little pickle, all right? You, after a while, sitting on face and blowing holes out the back door don't mean nothing. Your lips show it all. Crusty, okay? Krusty the Clown is Martel Hope. Krusty the Clown, okay? You guys, this has got to be the biggest joke. I am sick of Martel Holt. I am sick of his antics. I am sick of his semantics. I am sick of his work side of reality. Um, and to be honest, it's just, to me, he's just a troublemaker. He doesn't add any worth or value to the show. Everything he does is annoying. When he said that, Marcel was disrespecting Tisha, how can you allow that to come out your mouth? That's like calling the kettle black. The kettle can't call nobody. Disrespect. Martell, you are the definition of disrespect. You're the definition, the example. You are everything of disrespect. You have not respected any woman, including your mother, in my opinion, in your whole life. You use these women to go against Mia. You use these people. You're not a true friend. You use these people to go against Mia because you're the gun and they're just the bullets. And every time you get a chance, you try to form that weapon. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Okay. You guys, I just want to do a quick commentary on this Grand Marshal scheme. It's probably a good $3,000 to pay his rent and to, he don't have a car payment, pay his insurance and, get some money in his bank account. Yes, the man that defamed his ex-wife and she had to pay his um light bill so he can have lights on and put food in his house because he didn't have no money. Yeah, that's that man. Yeah, y'all know him. Hookhead Hope. Yeah, yeah, old Hookhead. Yeah, the one that's got an IQ of on 10. Yeah, that's him. I said it and gonna say it again. And I'm gonna keep saying it. And I'm gonna keep riding this ninja because he deserves to be put down as much as possible because he doesn't deserve to be uplifted as Carlos King has done all these times. Put him up, and then he turned around and slapped Carlos King in the face and accused him of putting out a rumor, which found it to be true, in my opinion. And we all know it was true because the neighbors called your name, Martel, Martel. The neighbors called your name. They did. They did. They called 911. Yes, they did. Because the neighbors called your name, your name, your name. Oh yeah, they called your name, baby. And you can't dispute the neighbors. You can't shut all them up. And you definitely can't go threatening nobody. So baby. Yeah. And you guys, let's remember. When they went live, him and Sidewalk, and y'all remember when um he was talking to Lil Maverick, Knox, Holt, my son, whichever name that little boy go by, he was staring off. And she said he must be looking at Paris. You guys, she was lying. Paris was with her father. Paris wasn't even at home because she took that rented BMW to pick up Paris. Okay. She went to Atlanta, see her sister, in my opinion. She came back, picked up Paris because Paris had school that next day. She was with her father for spring break. Y'all didn't catch that? Go back and look at it. They are liars. And when I say liars, baby, the epitome, the definition of lies. Man, Coleslaw, you the biggest liar of them all. You want to be so much so bad. And it's a shame you still that little girl that's still getting picked on, that's still ugly in the spirit. And you just want to be recognized. But you got a man who he degraded you, girl. He made you already lower than you were already before. Okay. But anyway, anywho, I will be back about one with our lunchtime live. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit. I'm still laying down. It's storming like crazy here. Okay. So if I come back live, if it's still storming, y'all might see my avatar and we might have to talk this way. Okay. But anyway, you guys, thank you for subscribing to the backup channel. I am putting like little segments of videos so it can get circulated. By the 1st of April, we shall be going up. Okay. We'll have all kinds of topics and subjects over there. That channel is like a random channel. It's going to be about everything. We can talk about relationships and all that. So really, if you guys have not subscribed, please go to Back to Reality with Sassy T and subscribe and like the videos and comment because the only way you can get that channel moving is commenting and liking the videos. Okay. Okay. And if you want to give to the channel, again, we ask that you give super stickers, super chats. You can do Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can do the heart emoji. And don't forget my merch. You guys get your t-shirts, okay? They are great quality. I designed them myself. Y'all, look, go ahead and pick out your merch. Check them out. There are different colors. You don't have to have that gray that comes up. I promise you, there are different colors. I made different colors for men, women, children. And next will be hats, and we're gonna have and teacups. Okay, all right, you guys. I will see you about 1:30. Whew. Y'all get your questions ready. Let's have fun. Let's talk about it. We got to drag this ninja. All right, we got to drag him because he does not deserve to be a grand marshal. He deserves to be with a marshal, the county marshal behind some bars, okay, with his scheming, uh, thieving self. This man schemes and thieves. Child, y'all better watch your pockets. That's all I got to say. All right, you guys, I will talk to you in a little while. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Bye.